Hey, there you are. Come on in, my friend. We've been waiting for you.
Yes, we have a fall seasonal from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements.
It's a Halloween morning with the Barbershop Duet.
Hi, I'm Marcus Klinger with Klinger Vocal Studio.
And I'm Sarah Vincent with Sarah Vincent Virtual Pilates.
But on Wednesdays and Saturdays.
We are the Barbershop Duet.
Hey, it's so good to see you. Come on in. Take a load off.
So somehow, it's October here, but it's been a giant heat wave for us. It's been 90-something.
As soon as she got home from the hospital, the Alexas went off with a heat advisory for where we live. Are you kidding? 95 degrees. And
our air conditioning broke.
Just for no reason, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, just blew the fuse, pop,
We're done.
I'm out. Mm-hmm. So great, y'all. So I'll tell you what, if it weren't for Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements, we would have been in bad shape because Sarah had the bright idea of menthol! There's menthol in the bathroom! So we went run to the So here are the saviors of our week.
Here, I'll hold this one.
This is the Ice Cube, y'all. So if you are aware of the pre-shave soap by Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements, and you should be, he has the black cube. He has several seasonal cubes in different flavors, and this is the menthol. Ice Cube, y'all. So it has a lovely scent of menthol, but it doesn't get in the way of your shaving soap scents. And y'all, a little bit gives you a little chill.
A little cool down.
A lot keeps dragging you north until it's daylight all the time. So that's the cool thing about this.
And then we also was like, wait a minute.
We had to open a shampoo puck a little early because it was time for cold spices. If you enjoy like peppermint shampoos, the ones that give you little tinglies all over your head, grab yourself a shampoo with some menthol in it from PAA because, y'all, it is absolutely delightful.
And as soon as the water hits the menthol, it just cascades down and you're like, oh, I'm in a waterfall. I'm cooling off perfectly.
And it was so cool that I actually turned the hot water up a little bit because it was cooling me off so much. So, y'all, the menthol is a really cool thing. And there's even some little things in the corners of the PAA website like Chell, and some, which is a synthetic menthol, and some other things like that to find. So you could do a lot worse from your time than poking around.
So if you find yourself like us in October and you are melting, these could possibly help.
They helped a lot. So Douglas and Fran, thanks a lot because we needed these and they were there for us right when we needed them. So
true.
Very cool. And our soap today.
Hey.
Now, I am told that this soap kind of goes along with the last one that you may have just watched with Grove. So this one is called
Briar.
Right.
And I know nothing about it, so I'm kind of excited.
I just know don't throw me in the Briar patch because we're big Disney fans. But I am also told by a few of the gentlemen on some of the shaving boards that there might be a connection.
Oh, interesting.
So who knows?
I guess we're about to find out. Alrighty.
I bought this one immediately.
I just heard the update. I bought Briar.
I bought Briar! Like, what's that? I just dropped it. You should read the description. So, you ready, guys? Here we go.
Okay, here we go.
Tapping out his pipe, he leans back and sprawls out on the tiny, ancient couch that, though small, still takes up half the space in this cabin. The aromatics linger and mingle in the air as a rustling chase of dried maple leaves whirl around outside, lulling him off to slumber. Soon, he is back to the comfortable abstracts of the dream, his only real home.
Wow.
Y'all, are you kidding me? A lot of times when we go to review a soap and we pull up the sales page and there isn't any copy at all, I'm just like, what a missed opportunity. Because this is just a beautiful way to open the door and invite you into what you're about to experience. Oh, I love this. All right,
here's
next
some more.
part.
Briar. This one really takes me back to 2012 when it all began back in New England. Briar was truly one of the earliest fall scents on the artisan market, and man, did people freak for it. I think it really caught a moment in time and resonated with folks. People were excited about this return to traditional shaving, and many were then realizing there was more beyond Dad's barbershop scents, Old Spice, and Fougères. Nothing wrong with those classics, but we wanted to try something different, and we still do. Ooh.
Fast forward to now.
now.
Now, credit where credit is due. This is a Fran scent, and I am coming to be a fan of the Fran scents too. Here we go. What do we got?
Fran, as the creator, considers Briar a crisp fall day, pipe puffing in the cabin type scent. And I definitely agree. In fact, those are the same exact words she used on me when I asked what she would like to see on the label. Evidently, her idea of a rustic cabin and mine is very different.
Wow. Ever really psych yourself out at night in a dark cabin or tent? Or get the feeling that you're being watched? Or maybe you were followed on the trail? All this may lead, and often does, to a very turbulent and sometimes lucid dream. The best kind.
Oh, man.
Wow. Oh, man. You know, we live in California where there's a lot of dense forests, there's a lot of camping, and there's some people that vanish. And we have watched a few documentaries on this, and it's weird, y'all. So this speaks to that part of me that's like I love camping, but I don't sleep real deep, if you know what I mean, right? Oh, I'm excited, and you know me, I'm getting to absolutely love the tobacco scents from
true.
PAA.
It's a new thing.
Let's unbox it. Okay, so we gotta tell you, if you are one of the first 50 people to order a set from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements when the soap is released, you get the holographic label, y'all, and I actually got one for Grove. So I don't think I was as quick on the draw for a Briar, but
I guess we'll find out. Who knows? I hope this is the right box because we have a few this size.
Yeah, we have a few. This Halloween season, there's going to be a lot of Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements on the piano.
Let me check our packing slip and make sure I don't open the
Okay,
wrong
let's
box.
see.
We're good.
Oh, we're good.
We're in the right spot.
This is the one.
Okay, I'm going to pass you this.
Here we go. Oh, I love the foamy paper.
Wow, that's funny. We both chose to wear red, and there's totally red on this label.
Look at that label,
What is
y'all.
that animal?
On
Holy
a
moly.
raft fighting a sea serpent? I am here for this. Wow. Love it. All right, let's see.
They're getting attacked
now,
in a
sometimes
raft
the
or something?
label matches the splash, and sometimes
it doesn't. You're right.
And by the way, if you've never read the back of your box, read the back of your box. Pause it. Just pause it right now. Read the back of the box. Really cool. And it kind of draws you into how deeply crafted these are. Sometimes these have to age for months or a year. Oh, you see more of the scene going on.
Let's be friends.
Perfect friends. There we go. Woo. Oh, I love it. Okay. Oh, there's just something special about a Phoenix shaving first impression.
Your turn.
I already know I love Fran's creations,
Right.
and I know I love
Malboche, was that
tobacco.
the
Like
last one?
Malboche had that tobacco in it. Oh,
That
I
hit you
just
hard.
am adoring my Malboche right now. So I wonder if these will be good friends on this show. Let's
Knowing
see.
it's supposed to be a little creepy in fall, I wonder.
Right. There's always some connection somehow to the artwork, right? Okay, here we go. Whoa.
Yeah?
That's new. I'm going to need your help with this.
I'm intrigued. Okay.
Oh, y'all.
You're right. It's hard to be the second person whiffing after you
It
made
is.
a face that I'm like,
It's
I don't know.
hard. I should have been like,
Okay, here we go. Oh, wow. That is
I know.
Wow. It has, it's almost like fresh book cover or like something.
Yes.
There's something different.
I don't know if I
is that
even get tobacco right off. Right? I don't even think I get tobacco right off the top. What do you
Or
get?
caramelized something?
Y'all, this is mysterious and wonderful. Okay, what are you getting?
It you know, when you go to a cabin and it has like I don't want to say old sense, but it has history to it.
Yes.
There's like the dust that's there
Right.
is different. You are definitely in a new place. Like the
Right.
stories that have been lived in the cabin
Right.
have a smell.
Right. And houses get their windows cleaned. They get washed down all the
Right.
time.
Cabins
Cabins
do
are
not.
just sort of slowly go back to nature.
And even
that's
like
what
our
it's
cabin
smelling.
that we have, you know, you go a few times a year, but in between it's just boxed up.
Yes.
There
And what's
is-
funny is when we go up to her cabin in Red Bluff, you can take a little adventure and go to the old cabin. And you're like, wait, what? And they're like, oh yeah, you got to see the old cabin. I think it's missing a wall. Right?
Yeah, there's a
It's gone back to nature.
Yes.
But that's the cool thing is that's what this is like.
Right? Is that what I'm getting? I can't. Yeah. And then I was trying to look because on this there's the boat with the canvas kind of burlappy stuff.
Wow.
Like it almost had that kind of a smell. It's something I know, but I don't know.
Yes. Wow. Oh, this just combines a lot of cool stuff. Hold on.
Is savory a good word?
I was going to say there's almost, I don't know why, but for a split second, my brain goes Italian food.
Oh, I went Chinese.
All right.
But when
well, we're getting on a plane to eat. That's for sure. Here,
multiple things in a bag with it closed, airtight. And then when you open it, you're like, I don't even know what I'm smelling, but I want to have it all.
I know. What a fantastically new scent.
I think there's a leaf.
It must
there's
be.
like
It
a
must
bay
be an
leaf.
herb, like a basil or something that's in Italian and Chinese cooking.
Yeah, something that we're like, we don't have that in our kitchen, but it should be.
You know where I bet we can find it? The lather. I bet it's hiding in the
sure
lather.
hope so. Mm-hmm.
This is my captain's choice. Aquamarine bowl. Okay.
It's some kind of a bark or something?
Yes. Wow. Okay, you know what? Think of a briar patch.
I mean, know
a
what
briar
that is.
patch. Right. Okay. So you ready? So you remember the Disney stuff based on the old Uncle Remus tales? The kind of the big famous one is that Brer Rabbit is really smart and he wants to escape Brer Fox. So he makes up a thing and he goes, whatever you do, don't throw me in the briar patch.
And that's like where he wants to go?
Right. Yeah. So they throw him in the briar patch and of course he can escape and it's fine.
Right.
But a briar patch is known to be like kind of gnarled dead wood that's got like spikes on it and like the stuff that like surrounded Sleeping Beauty's castle, right? Briar, a thicket of briar
and stuff.
Yeah, like so it's not meant to be like a briar patch is not like a place to hang out,
right?
But it might be a really cool smell, and that like sort of dry,
different woods,
like smell at the very end of this.
And I get a little more of the tobacco split now. I can get a little bit more in there.
Although the tobacco is being pulled against by something way different, y'all. Mm-hmm. So when we've had tobacco scents up till now, there are sort of a set of things that can pull against tobacco.
Right.
This is way different and way unexpected. So when you start chasing the tobacco, it goes whoosh, and it takes you somewhere else.
It does. And I don't want to say it's only woodsy because there's something else. But almost when you're in the little kid in your playground and they get the new bark chips delivered.
Right.
It's that. It's like that new smell.
And am I out of my mind or is there a tiny bit of a kind of smoke in here?
Ooh, maybe that's what we're smelling.
Right? So not like an outward fire, but you know how leaves when they first start to burn? Might have
when you're trying to throw chips in the barbecue, not the mesquite ones.
Right.
But just a little to help with the smoking.
Like a wood smoke in here. Like almost a hickory or
something.
There's a reason we both went Chinese and Italian food.
Maybe there's something in this seasoning in there.
It's just wonderful. And it's cool going by the sales page. This was like right out of the box in amongst the very first shaving soaps. So you had lots of barbershops and stuff, and then you have this.
Interesting.
And I could see why people would be like, Fran, what
is this?
What'd you do with this? Right?
Is it time to cave and look? I've been trying to figure it out, but we just might have
Let's see how close we got. I did get a message once from Douglas that said Lainey is awesome, so I don't feel too bad about letting her come on to the Phoenix Artisan.
She kind of knows when we do Phoenix. She really wants to be on those.
Maybe she wants to say hi to Huxley.
Maybe.
Hi, Huxley.
She's like the size of his head, probably.
Yeah. Should we get you some of that Huxley Spearmint aftershave? Would you like the Huxley has his own? You don't.
We could spray it on you.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, you might as well go to sleep. All right, here we are. Oh, I'm excited for this list already. Okay, take off. Go ahead.
All right, scent profile. We have tobacco,
which is not up front. Not up front. Get that out of your head.
No,
with Malbos, you get this like beautiful waft up at the beginning of a tobacco smoker's jacket. But this is different. This is more underneath.
Yeah. Okay. Oak wood.
Yeah, got it.
Got it. Vanilla.
Sure.
Ooh, here we go.
This
might be where we were lost.
I have not seen this on a Phoenix sales page yet. Nothing close.
Creative. Animalic musk.
Animalic musk. Yo, that is wild.
Wow, Fran, all right. I mean, maybe
that's what that last thing is it leaves you. Whoa.
Maybe that's what that first spoof was that we both like, wow, we don't know this. What is it?
And then going on.
Okay, labdanum.
I love me some labdanum.
Rose.
Yes.
There is that sweeter hit. That must be, but it's more like a dried
just to
rose.
balance it out. Right.
You know, like a dried rose.
Yes, just to balance it out. That place you return to every time you close those heavy eyes.
Interesting.
Wow.
The animalic thing really adds the creepy factor. But it's also something you kind of know.
It does, y'all.
You don't know why.
It does. That gives it a creepy factor. That's the serpent on the label.
It is. It's like what? Your animal instincts automatically go like, "Am I supposed to like that?
Right.
Like what?"
Because everywhere else you're safe, but when you smell animal musk behind you, you're probably not.
Right?
You know,
Like
that's
wild
probably not
bear.
a good situation.
Like,
right. Grizzly bear.
Right.
So this kind of gives you that safe, lulling feeling of being in the forest. And then it kind of reminds you, there might be a bear behind you. Whoa. It just gives it like this beautiful, like, roundness at the end of it. That, like,
yeah, that's a good word. A roundness.
yeah, the way it leaves you, y'all, is not the way a normal scent leaves you. Because a normal shaving soap leaves me with the sweet. That's kind of how it says goodbye, right? Bye. This hits you with the musk, and that's all it leaves you with at the end. Which is why I love that it's a Halloween sort of seasonal, because it is. It's a little scary.
But it has just enough vanilla and tobacco and
Right,
rose
to lull
that
you in.
it blends in, and you're like,
those are as safe as you get when it comes to fragrances. But then the animalic musk is not.
That is so intriguing.
Wow.
I don't even know. I would never know to call it that, but now that I've seen it and smelled it, I get it. It's totally there.
Wow.
Do we dare try to take this deeper?
How do you not? So going back to the sales page for just a moment.
Right. We didn't want to read too much in case it gave things away.
There's a lot here, y'all. So go take a look at it for
take a
yourself.
look
It's
if
really
you're intrigued.
fun read.
But here's the last little bit here. Sure, it's a cabin, but it's located on site of something mysterious, where the veil is thin and the sun and moon battle for supremacy. Somewhere just in the distance, and to see it, you have to squint. Somewhere in the outer limits of our PAA universe. Enjoy Briar.
Wow. And I love that they said that, so I didn't have to. It's on the
Right?
outskirts of the PAA universe.
It is.
Y'all, we have a lot of Phoenix shaving soaps in our cabinet, and
It is a
delightfully so. And most of them, all of them, are absolutely charming and beguiling, and I like that this one does not try to be.
But they all take
This
you
one
somewhere
is on
different.
the outer limits of the PAA universe.
It's meant to take us to a new place.
For real, y'all. And I love that with Phoenix Shaving, it kind of started with this, right?
Right?
That like where they are now, this is one of the predecessors.
Right?
And
Was it 2012? It was
cool,
2013?
right.
Something, or like almost 10 years ago.
So like always been a little air of supernatural
Yeah,
mystery
that's
to the
very
Phoenix
brave.
Shaving world.
Take a whiff of this one now, just to go a little deeper for a second. And then go back to that and see. Like now you can kind of pick it up, right?
And I love that you have found a way to bring that
Disguise,
animalic musk into
yeah.
being something beautiful. A little scary, to
Right.
be sure.
But intriguing enough that it's worth being scared.
alluring and beautiful. And I'm grateful.
I feel like if I were reading a book and you get to know the character and you get invested, and then that character takes a twist and you're like, oh, I'm still supposed to like them, but that's kind of scary.
This is why I'm with her, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, absolutely. She is the Mrs. Lovett in the Sweeney Todd story.
yeah.
That's what this is. Good for you.
Yeah, I like
Wow,
that.
Fantastic.
So if you're feeling a little brave for the spooky fall season,
Yeah,
this
I
may be.
might, if I were you, just kind of wander into your local forest. Keep going deeper and deeper till it starts getting dark. And then,
Maybe see a cabin, maybe
just
in the
about
distance.
the moment you find your cabin and you hear those footsteps coming up behind you, you're about to get your own! So head over to their website at phoenixartisanaccoutrements.com, or even better, do it by way of the link in the description. It's an affiliate link, which lets them know that we sent you, and it gives us back a small percentage of the sale, which we'll probably spend on soap so we can make more episodes. It's at no cost to you, and we would be grateful.
Back from my shave with Briar, and I have to say, after spending more time with this, it's really starting to grow on me. At first it was just such a new scent. I didn't really have any scent memory that connected to it, and it was just something to rediscover. So after using it and shaving with it, wonderful base in the lather, and spending more time with it, it's really starting to grow on me. So thank you. Welcome to messages. So you are pretty lucky. We have 2. Yes, 2 shave soap giveaways from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements.
Hey! For our Halloween season. That's right. Douglas and Fran were so sweet. And when they found out that we had already purchased a Hotel Cecil and we had already been given by a friend of ours our clown fruit, he said, well, I'm going to send them to you. Do a giveaway! Woo-hoo! So y'all, I wish we could take credit for this, but these are courtesy of Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements from Douglas, Fran, and Huxley, and we could not be more grateful. So check out the Hotel Cecil episode that was just before this one, and check out the clown fruit episode that is coming just after this one, and make sure you're a subscriber.
Leave a comment for each of those. Yeah.
And to 2 lucky people, we will send out our clown fruit and our Hotel Cecil compliments of Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements
and the Barbershop Duet.
Well, it's a good thing that we have one last segment because my dumb butt forgot to open the splash.
We got excited. We were so perplexed and intrigued by this that we just had to keep going. But there's more. Uh-oh. That's a face.
Whoa.
Yeah?
Hurry
and put it on.
Hold on.
What's going on?
Excuse me for a minute. Give me your hand. You're not going to believe this. Okay. You're not going to believe this. Okay. Yeah? Do your thing. There might be a reason we didn't open this till now. Do your thing.
Okay. Hold on. Let's. She woke up. Look at her nose. What is my smelling? What is that?
Malik Musk. Yo.
Oh.
Yo.
Okay. Now I get all this.
Yo.
We might have to go to the Sentinels list again.
This lives in the splash, yo. This lives in the splash. It's feminine and beautiful.
You said the missus love it. Maybe you were onto something. Wow. She's making her meat pies in the back.
This is so different in the splash. I don't think I've had a Phoenix shaving soap yet that's this different.
Just taken to our cabin.
Yeah? The one that's going back to nature where there's a bear behind you probably, right?
We used to sleep outside on the deck.
Yes.
And the aging wood would be under you, and when the sun came out, it would dry, some of the fog off.
We sleep on the deck, but when her dad's workers were there building it, they slept on the roof because bears. I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you. So, wow, we kind of know what it's like to be a little scared in a cabin.
There is the animalistic part, but it's very hidden. It is. But in this one, you get more of the tobacco. The woods. The woods are there, and then just enough of like a dried rosy vanilla something.
I'm taking this to bed.
Okay, there you go. Sniff, sniff, sniff.
Y'all, it's there in the splash. Wow, I think it's kind of cool we didn't open it till the end because now we get to have this finale. Hey, Douglas and Fran and Huxley. Thank you so much for taking such good care of us this Halloween season and sending us out a bunch of free stuff and even a special surprise for the first week of November. We're so excited.
Don't forget your next appointment with Barbershop Duet.
You will smell better just watching this.
Hey.